The word nanotechnology always comes up around us. In commercials and sci-fi films, media have given it such a superior image. It represents all things high-tech, innovative, and expensive. But how many people actually understands what nanotechnology is? Nanotechnology is science, engineering, and technology conducted at the nanoscale, which is between 1 to 100 nanometers. But how small is a nanometer? Well, if the diameter of a marble is 1 nanometer, then 1 meter would be the size of the Earth's. But if it is so small, what makes it so important? Let's talk about atoms. All matter in our world are made out of atoms, and most of their properties are based on their intermolecular structures. Imagine if we can control atoms, we can build whatever we want. The nanoscale is actually where we can observe atoms and their activities, and nanotechnology enables us to manipulate these atoms, and that's why it's such a powerful tool. By rearranging these atoms, we alter their bonding, which can change a material's chemical and physical properties to suit our needs. In addition, at a nanoscale, atoms demonstrate quantum properties that isn't significant at the micro and macro dimensions. For example, copper, platinum, aluminium, gold, and silicon. And for the same number of atoms, the total surface area of them each existing as one particle is greatly larger than when they form a bulk material together, which means a significant rise in chemical reactivity. Nanotechnology makes good use of these advantages to build materials at the nanoscale to replace big, bulky parts. And how do we make these materials? The two most common ways to manufacture nanomaterials are the top-down method and the bottom-up method. The top-down approach is where we remove unwanted parts of the original given substance to obtain the nanoparticles we want. The bottom-up approach is where we build what we want atom by atom, molecule by molecule, just like Lego blocks. We can use the tendency of atoms to self-align by initiating and controlling chemical reactions, and the atoms will automatically assemble into the shape we aim for. Nanotechnology is indeed all around us. Films on our glasses, computer screen, clothes that resist wrinkling and control bacterial growth, lighter cars that saves fuel, are all improvements thanks to nanotechnology, but an even more amazing thing is that it is also saving lives. Though many substances are still currently under investigation, nanoparticles can now be used to deliver drugs, light, or heat to specific cells, which can lower the damage done to healthy cells and increase the efficiency of treatment. Researchers are developing techniques to kill bacteria and cells using gold nanoparticles and infrared light, which could cure cancer. Nanotechnology is a big step ahead of saving us from global warming. Amongst all the nice things it is doing, such as reducing fuel consumption by improving combustion efficiency and carbon nanotube scrubbers to separate CO2 from power plant exhaust, its potential in energy harvesting is even greater. Scientists are now inventing flexible and thin solar panels, which should be easy to manufacture. They can soon be fitted on everything, providing us with a cheap, renewable, clean, and reliable source of energy. Many things can then be self-powered by solar energy. The main cause of global warming is that we consume a massive amount of energy in our everyday lives, and our main source of energy is generated by fossil fuels, which releases a lot of greenhouse gas in their process. If solar power becomes our main source of energy, we can save the world from most of its current problems. However, nanotechnology also has its downsides. Since nanoparticles are so small, it could easily go inside our bodies and could cause a lot of harm if they are not controlled and monitored. And free nanoparticles in air and water could eventually lead to toxic and polluted soil, which triggers other environmental and health issues. I guess ultimately, everything must have its advantages and disadvantages.